Previously on Maybe the Chosen Ones. After purifying the metallic realm of Kinzoku, the party teleported back to the tundra realm of Cult in search of Udaan's father, who is supposedly being held captive by Sariel, the Collector.
Traveling to the town of Talvi, they rested at the tavern and kept an eye on Sariel's alchemy shop.
In the morning, the party entered the shop posing as customers, resulting in a battle between them and Sariel, who summoned a demon to help her fight.
After killing the demon and knocking out Sariel, they searched the shop to find a secret stairwell leading to a massive cavern holding her collection.
As they were ambushed by various monstrosities, Udaan finally slayed Sariel, and then they eventually defeated the other monsters.
After searching the various display cases, the party located Udaan's father, Nalau, as she freed him from the suspended animation.
As a note, in this current episode, Dawson was absent for the recording session, but Gregor is still present in the party. The Call of Or, Heart of Tannin. The world of Tannin is home to 12 realms, protected and ruled by the Dragon Guardians. For centuries, it has been ravaged by the ever-growing Shroud of Darkness. Just when it seems that all hope is lost, 4 heroes, destined to save the world, answer the celestial calling of light set before them.
Gregor McConnor, the fierce half-elf fighter.
Udaan Jadaan, the spirited human bard.
Finnegan Stumblebatch, the quick-witted and wizardly gnome.
Dryodalis, the loyal Eladrin paladin.
What lies ahead on this epic adventure for these heroes? Who are, maybe, the chosen ones.
This is a moment that has been being led up to for kind of a long time. Like 3 years IRL.
Only 2 months, 2.5 months. Well, for Udaan, it's probably been longer. Yeah.
For Udaan, it has been 12 years. You defeated
the Collector.
Yeah, you
Sariel.
defeated Sariel. You're in this room full of objects and creatures and stuff that are all in suspension.
He said something, then he fell unconscious.
Okay, so you did wake him up.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he said something like, "I finally found you."
Yeah, then he fell unconscious.
So he's unconscious in my
He is unconscious in your arms.
I think I was going to do a medicine check or something to see what's up here.
Yeah. Try it. Can you do something?
Yes. Oh, well, I will try, but okay, I got a 10.
Okay. You can tell that he's alive. He's breathing.
Okay.
He seems to be breathing steadily. From a cursory glance, he seems to be stable, but he is unconscious, and he looks pretty weak.
Does he need, HP, though?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
I think he's okay. I think he's healthy, but I think maybe his body's just still in shock. But we have hippogriffs that we can take to the temple and go to Wahi.
Yeah.
Do you not have teleport?
I spent it all on that battle.
Is there a tavern or something close by? If he's this weak, I don't want to move him.
Yeah.
There's the tavern we stayed at.
Yeah, you guys are below the city.
Oh yeah, we're right next door to it too.
Okay.
We're just in the basement.
Oh, great.
Let's maybe go back there and let him rest.
Maybe.
Yeah. Josh, can I inspect the pods that everyone's being held in to see if I can get an idea of how long he was being held here?
Oh yeah, you were gonna check out his case?
Yeah.
You want to know how long it's been?
Yeah, kind of see if I can figure out what these things are intended to, how long they're supposed to hold people for, and if he's gone 12 years without eating or something.
Oh,
sure. Roll is your investigation high? Whatever your highest stat for that kind of.
Okay, I'll go investigation.
Yeah.
15.
As a wizard, you have spent a fair amount of time around old things that have sat for a long time untouched. You are definitely able to see a layer of dust over the locking mechanism of the case around. With the 15, you're not able. I mean, you're not able to really get confidently state a amount of time. It has been a while, for sure months.
Okay.
But beyond that, you're not totally sure.
I'm sure Gregor would offer to carry him.
I
while we
actually
levitate.
lay him down on the ground and like, gently set his head on the floor, and I play an old just like YE hymn and cast levitate on him.
Okay.
Also, what is he wearing right now?
There is nothing that remains of any YEN garb. He seems to have been dressed in like a simple black robe.
Okay.
And that's actually, you can actually see that that's a very, it's actually kind of a similar deal with a lot of the
the cases
a
all
lot
have
of the cases.
simple clothing.
Um,
Yeah, there was another dark
Hold
elf
on.
ancestral, one of the cases.
In there?
Yep, you can see
Okay.
that.
I think he.
Really quick, you just Udaan, you do as you were lowering your father down. This is the first time in 12 years that you've felt him. His hair is going a little white. He has this streak of white at the temples. He feels he just feels just a lot older than you remember. Kind of his skin is a little bit looser, a little bit softer.
I take the ancestral necklace of YE, the water walking booth. I think I've been using
the
it for
ring?
water breathing.
I think it's
Oh,
a
it's
ring
a
of
ring.
water, or it's a ring of swimming, but it's the Y or the ancestral.
Yeah.
I think it,
Anyways, I
You also-
take that ring off, my
Okay.
ancestral ring, and I put it onto his finger.
Okay.
And since there's, nothing quite else for her to do with this, but kind of wait to take him up, wait for him to recuperate, she does take a look around. She's very much in like a, we need to solve the problem, we need to get in, fix like he's kind of situation, and recognizes when there's nothing that she can do, she will draw her attention to somewhere else. Instead of just tumbling into that emotional state. But she would like to just do an investigation
Okay.
around her to see what else is here. Who else is trapped here,
Sure.
essentially. 28.
All right.
I think you also have a bracelet of his that we found in Pentano. It was that originally you found it first. And you're like, look, I found this thing. You're like, that's our YE bracelet.
All together,
Oh yeah. Father's bracelet found on Hag in Swamp Country. Been there about 5 years.
with that investigation, looking around, all together, you find the previously mentioned dark elf,
We should probably release him.
a displacer beast,
What?
a yeti, a basilisk,
Oh, that's.
Girolin,
It's a giant monkey with like 4 arms.
Okay. I know where I'm casting my vote.
a griffin, a manticore, an owlbear, an aarakocra, a Periton?
Perryton.
A Periton.
They're real ugly. They're like bird deer. We could like inform the Talvi guards about this location, and maybe if they have casters in town, they can start releasing these creatures maybe safely, especially if some are dangerous.
Yeah, we can release the people first and then
Yeah,
go
who are
talk to people about the
sentient.
animals.
I think the Aarakocra
And
and
then,
the Dark Elf.
okay. Can I take a look around and see if I can find like the prisoner's like personal effects? Like see if she kept them.
Investigate.
27.
Underneath each
Yes.
case,
Mm-hmm.
there is a secret compartment.
Oh.
Okay.
and you find it's like a little, like you push it in and a little drawer pops out.
Alright, cool. I'm going to gather up the stuff for Udaan's dad and put it in its own pocket in the haversack so we can make sure that
Is there anything in
that
there?
stays with us.
So you open up the drawer for Udaan's father. And he has one ring carrying his ancestral symbol and Waiyan symbols. Otherwise, there are no personal effects.
Udaan, it looks like the collector took everything your dad had on his person except for this. Do you want to hold on to it?
Yes.
And this ring is much bigger than your ring. In fact, I was going to mention when you put your ring on your father's hand, it like only fit on one.
Yeah.
This ring, it's too big. It doesn't even fit your thumb.
Sure,
Like it's a big old ring.
I just put that one in my pocket for now.
Okay.
Can I check the containment box for the dark elf ancestral?
In there you find a ceremonial ancestral outfit. You find his ancestral ring.
Okay.
You find a jewel encrusted dagger.
Oh, we can't steal.
We can admire it.
You also find a second ring with a seal on it.
So I think we had to pick the lock on the case and then do like a dispel magic on the suspension.
Oh.
So
Do you
Udaan,
want me to pick the lock?
yeah, I
Okay.
think you're probably better at that than me.
And I can cast the spell if you want to save some slots.
I also have dispel magic.
Hey,
I
we'll
know.
each take one.
Right? There you go.
Now, who are you just releasing he into the Aarakocra or any of the dangerous beasties?
Maybe
Just-
for now.
Currently we're doing the dark elf.
Yes.
23
To pick the lock?
to pick the lock.
Oh, yeah.
And just for flavor, my hands are like kind of shaking at the beginning, and I'm just like center myself.
Yeah.
What was the? What'd you find?
In his fancy outfit, gem dagger, 2 rings.
Is there a seal on one of them?
Yeah,
Can I see
what's the realm on that one?
History check with advantage. You're
Oh, great.
you're an
Well,
ancestral.
23. 24.
Okay. Dark elf. He has the symbol of cult.
Oh.
This is the missing ancestral leader of.
She probably know his name.
Oh yes,
Possibly.
yes. This is very likely the missing ancestral Corian Gallon, and he's been missing for some time as well.
Do I remember how long?
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
No, I was gonna ask the same thing.
That was something we had talked to Felicia's character in Nithra about when she, because this was her hometown.
And we made it our top priority.
We're like, we should get on that. I think there's one of the things we're like, oh yeah, our ancestral missing is missing. We don't
Alright.
really think there's nothing you can do about it, but
Yeah.
it's just the way it is here.
It says missing from years past. So
It's unknown.
Who knows? We don't.
We don't.
He went missing in the past.
Before today.
he went missing previously. I feel like it was something along the lines of like 5 years or so.
Okay. Do you have levitate, or should Gregor carry him?
I already.
I
Oh,
don't have it
Because you're doing your
stocked.
Right.
I'm gonna cast dispel magic on him for his
Okay.
animation.
As described in the previous session, very Han Solo and Carbonate. Fingers crackle and start to move, and he falls forward, and Gregor catches him.
Should we do the Aarakocra and then
Sure,
get
just
them
one
to-
second, and I'm gonna ground and cast sending to Felicia's character.
Yes.
She doesn't have to answer.
Silence.
Yeah.
You send a
Nithra.
message of sending
Yeah,
to Anithra.
My ally, after months, nay, weeks of searching, we have finally found your missing ancestral. It has been a hard-won fight, but he shall return.
It was 2 fights actually.
Wait, how many characters is that?
Oh, that's a lot. I gotta cut out the commas.
Abbreviate some words.
Yeah.
I love it. And she responds.
She left in such a way after Gregor.
Yeah, Gregor, why are you turning red?
He's
Are you
probably
getting frostbite?
okay. Who are we talking about?
What?
He probably doesn't remember. Actually, he doesn't remember. Do we get the Eric Okra?
Yeah,
Sure.
let's do it.
Wow.
I'm like, you know when you're like distracted by something else and something that you're just so good at, you just do
Oh, yeah.
naturally into your body. That's what just happened to She's like concerned about the dark elf and mostly her father and just like does not even using her brain, she's just so good do deputy beat do click.
As you insert the thieves' tools, you meet the perfect points of contact on impact, and they just.
It's like she gets a little high.
Yes.
I will carry
That's the
him.
best break-in I've ever seen.
Yeah. So it's sweet.
I can carry him if you unsuspend.
Sounds right.
Unsuspensions of disbelief.
Dispend him. I'm gonna dispend magic.
Okay, and he is dispended.
Alright.
Is it a male or a female orc?
It is a he, because I am a male DM, and
So I'm gonna cast Sending again and say, help, we need representation. Even getting rid of one guy player didn't help.
Does this Eric Cocker have any like I can't remember, were there like little plate like names like describing who they were?
Oh, on their
Yeah,
cases?
they're labeled?
Oh.
Wow.
In the secret
Surely
compartment,
they
is there anything?
in the secret compartment there is traveler's clothes, a satchel with some basic adventurer's gear. That's it. He is an unnamed birdman.
And we've seen folks like this.
Yeah.
We've talked to a bunch.
That's
in-
right, yeah.
In Vayu, which was
That's
the sky.
right.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
yes,
like,
yes.
they weren't here, were they? They were
No.
In the
Sky
sky.
Realm.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
We take him to the tavern.
Since it's like cold outside, I like find like a blanket and like put it over my father, like a little hat, and then like try and find things for the other folks too.
Get them to beds in the tavern
Yeah.
with rooms we can buy. Well, we had rooms the previous night, so.
You're gonna have to buy more rooms.
Well, how much are the rooms?
I mean, it's they're modest rooms for all four of you, because I know you can afford 4 rooms. It's gonna be 20 silver pieces.
I'll cover it with 2 gold.
Yep.
I can make a new sim.
I think she might be with us.
Okay.
Also,
But
there
I think
is.
we left her at the tavern though. So I paid for rooms for these guys.
Do we want to get like, I don't know, see if we can just like put some more beds in one room so we can keep an
Keep
eye
them
on
all
it?
in one room?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I got a bunch of rooms so we can just move the beds around.
Yeah. Can I cast Unseen Servant to kind of just sort of look after them and kind of just tend to them as we're making a plan for what to do next?
Tend to her father.
Yeah, everybody that we've.
Oh,
Yeah.
so are we sitting down and planning if he's watching them for now? Or
I think I would.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
We need a plan, but
Yeah, I can stay and plan for a little bit, but then I'll go and like.
or we
sit
could be
next
in
to
the
my
room
father
with
or
them.
like
I mean,
stay
we
with
can
them.
just be out there. We can slip
Yeah,
a
we
party
can-
in the corner.
The one
hang out up in
insertion.
the room.
The one insertion I will give
Mhm.
as you guys plan, because this is something that your characters would be very well aware of. If you're going by temple teleportation, the one in Wai is submerged, and if he is
Water.
unconscious-
Guys, if.
But that's a day's ride
Oh,
away on
yeah.
Hippogriff.
I'm sorry.
Oh, if we
Yeah, I was gonna
we
say.
just rested though. It's morning.
Is it morning?
It is because remember we slept in the tavern and then the morning we went to the shop.
Should we notify people about the Ancestral
Oh,
now,
yeah.
or should we like
I
take him there ourselves?
I can go do that now. I'm trying to think who I should tell because that's their town leader that we just found.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sure they have guards and people who have been ruling in his stead. Maybe an elected person.
Is it like this town
Yes.
that is the ancestral?
Yeah, the Dark Elf Ancestral. This was Baldy.
Right under their noses.
Right on their freaking basement floor.
As of now, well, maybe it's a little more hopeful. If you guys remember, this was like that
The
depressing
depressing
town. Everyone was very emo. At that time, the ancestral home was dilapidated and in ruin.
Oh.
So there is no current ancestral
Why don't we
leadership.
just
of
talk
this
to the
town.
tavern guy we know? Because maybe he would know.
I'll do it.
Maybe Udaan wants to go with you.
Abby wants to. But Udaan would probably stay with her dad.
I'll go with Finnegan so she's not alone. Follow you down.
Okay, yeah.
The sexy
jeez.
guy, what's his
Yeah,
name?
what's his name again?
That's why I don't remember his name.
Yeah.
He looked hot.
Oh yes.
I feel like I remember.
Airden.
Airden.
He's got a good name.
Right?
Wow. Okay.
He looks up from
Cleaning the same mug.
It's really shiny at this point. No, he looks up from what he was doing. You know, classic dark elf smolder that has been described in the past. How can I help you?
Well, hi, me and my chaperone here, me and Jaya here were,
That's a weird name.
Wingman, help.
I have wings on my boots.
There we go. Sorry, we've been quiet way too long. Excuse me, sir. Next door, we found that the proprietor of the shop had been holding people prisoner, and an altercation ensued, and we found that the town's ancestral was kept captive in a magical sealing chamber.
He's telling the truth. I know it sounds
And I don't just say this to anyone.
You found Kari.
I think that was his name. Yep.
He's unconscious now. We haven't been able to talk to him, but we think he's going to be able to recover.
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
I need to tell someone. I need to tell anyone.
Well, he's here in your tavern, so once you guys, spread the word, he's in your care since we've kind of have to take care of our own. But
I
Well,
know.
we can stay.
I need,
No, we can't.
I need to tell Fryren. If you remember, she's the female. She's the female. If you remember,
she's the one
she
female
runs,
in town.
She runs.
The female.
Actually.
That's
Well, you just killed the other one.
Wow, you had two females in your town name.
Okay, you can't get away with that just because you're pretty.
But yeah, she runs she's the captain of the guard.
Oh.
She's
Okay,
been
well,
kind of managing
sure.
things since he disappeared. 5
We
years.
can watch your tavern if you want to go tell her.
We'll take real good care of it.
It's 10 a.m. There's not really
Yeah.
anything going on right now.
There's
so
no day drinkers besides Gregor.
We can handle it.
I'm gonna go tell her, and he leaves
Okay.
and starts spreading the word. Within a very short period of time,
Yeah.
10 minutes, you hear bells, like
Town
alarm bells.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my.
And there's a crowd
Aw.
gathering, and this dark elf woman, she stands on this kind of town square stage, hand on the rope that was ringing the bell. The sound now evaporated as the crowd is gathered. She has very short, like military cut hair, very sleek, almost appearing slender, but you can tell that she is a powerful woman. Very strong, very capable, very intelligent, wise beyond her years. She looks to be maybe in her 40s.
Okay.
Wearing leather armor. It looks like maybe she was in the middle of training.
Oh, I see.
And she is proclaiming to the town, Corian has been found, and he is alive. And these adventurers, gesturing to you all, the ones who made our town not emo,
I try and play it off casually.
they found him. Also, Sariel was evil. I called it.
Called it.
So she's gone now. There are good things coming for Tulvi. And like there's like a group of like 6 guards, and they start like clanging their swords on their shields.
Did they come get him?
No, because I'm sure there's a healer in there with him now, and
We probably tell them about the
whatever.
Aarakocra. Like, hey, we found. Also, you know, guards, citizens, tavern keep
Yes.
Airdrin. There's also some miscellaneous creatures still suspended below her alchemy shop, so maybe dispel those one at a time with precautions set in place, because some may not be friendly.
Friren looks at you, and she just kind of nods her head, as you say. And she kind of gestures to the group of 6 who are clanging their shields. She says, someone fetch a mage to go down with them. And a group heads down, and they're never seen again.
Oh my god.
Well, we can always stay an extra day. I know that we have important things to take care of, but if we could just stay one more day, just to be sure.
Sure.
Because we don't necessarily know what sort of spell they were put under.
We could like spend the day searching her bed chambers if she had any other like documentation or anything.
Oh, yeah.
And do you guys want to like speed through the day till the next morning or something?
That's really fun.
Did he wake up at all in the next day or whatever?
No.
Okay.
He is. I mean, he has been suspended for a long time, and there's no indication that he has had food.
Did she mark down in any certain notes of like everything she had in her collection, maybe like when she got them? Possibly in our searches and
Keep a
stuff.
ledger.
I'll roll an investigation.
I'm bad at
Can
these.
I
Oh,
help
Why
you?
don't I come with you?
You can
I'll
all roll
supervise.
investigation checks if you want.
I'll see if it's high, but it's
27.
okay. 14.
Twins.
All right. You guys both find various possessions of hers. She's got an entire closet of like evilly fat
Oh,
clothes.
okay. I got excited and then I didn't.
Lots of deep purples.
Oh, but I love
blacks.
purple.
Evil.
They're evil colors.
I'm gonna pick
Green and purple.
Udaan finds the ledger.
Oh, done. With the one with the 20 something.
She has a detailed list of spanning 20 years. Some of the creatures in the containers have been there for 20 years. She does have notes about Quarian. He's been there for 6 years. And at the very top of the list, the most recent addition, you see the name of your father. He has been down there for 4 years. What languages do you speak?
Me.
Yes.
I speak Common and Elvish.
There is a scribbling next to it that you cannot read.
Can I make some sort of check to see if I like at least recognize what language it is?
That would be a intelligence check.
14.
You do not know.
Is it Sylvan or Draconic?
No.
What languages do you guys speak?
He's common and Elvish, I'm pretty sure.
Gregor?
Common and Elvish.
No mission common.
Okay. None of you can read this.
Then again, in the morning, once I can refresh my spells,
Yeah.
do you want to do something about that weird mark from her staff?
Oh, you know what? I keep forgetting. You know, it's just, I kind of think it might be fun to start out my own collection, but I mean, if you really think I need to scrub it off.
I really do. That's
there
my
anything-
advice.
Is it having any, like, effects on me?
Was it a skull symbol or something?
Yeah, it was a skull
Oh.
symbol.
Okay, oh my god.
It looks like a tattoo
Hey, we
/
all have
a
tattoos.
brand. Like, it looks like somebody
Oh.
branded you with black ink. There's no, like, underlying sense of selfish desire that was not already present.
Joya, if you get rid of it, I'm probably gonna pay someone to ink it back on.
Sure.
So I'm actually like feeling like this might just be like, you know, a regular burn or something. So it's just a regular scar. You don't have to like worry about it if it's gonna cost you slots.
Those come back. Your arm may not. Can I do a religion check? Just to see what I can do. Oh no! It's 11.
I mean, you can tell that it obviously has dark connotations. It's not good, but there's no like curses that are screaming at you.
So there's nothing to remove curse on.
No.
Interesting. Morning, I guess. I won't remove curse if it sounds like there's nothing that needs to be.
Okay. Are you guys just jump cutting to morning?
Yeah.
Okay.
Might as well. Unless you want to do
You
it.
sleep.
Yeah, I sleep close to my father and I'm trying to check on him as much as I can.
Do you sleep?
Eventually fall asleep. I think I do. Yeah.
Okay.
I think with the spirit that you cast and feeling like we're in a safe space.
I do want to like stand over you guys, not in a creepy way, but like I want you guys to feel my aura from the ore, just to watch over you so you guys feel safe throughout the night.
About halfway through the night, Udaan, you are slightly wakened to the sound of soft snoring. He is breathing deeply, and he is resting.
And I hold on to his hand and just kind of like brush his gray hair out of his face and stay like that for a little while. And then sleep.
Nice. Finn, when you wake up, you do see that the skull has almost like sunk into your arm.
Oh,
a little bit.
jeez.
It's not creating a hole per se in your arm. It's more so like a blister.
Okay.
There is a clear
Alright.
space that you can see between the top layers of skin and this black ink.
I'm gonna start working on excuses for why I didn't tell Drya about this.
I'm like, Finn, is your arm okay this morning?
Yeah, it was this arm, right? Oh, other one. I keep forgetting. You know, they're just like, they both feel great.
Can I insight him?
Yeah, I mean, are you trying to
Oh my gosh, I'm rolling so bad
Play it off
today.
Lie?
casual. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a 15.
and roll a deception?
16.
Oh, I gave you my one! Oh, okay. As long as you're okay, then I'm okay.
Yeah. We gotta focus on more important things.
Yeah, like your father.
How's everybody doing?
And it's Nalau, is that his name again?
That's you're telling.
Yes, it is.
Jar is asking.
Yeah.
Yes, it's Nalau Ohanu. They seem to be breathing more normally now. Can I just quick check the other ones? Are they breathing?
Just the Aarakocra.
Well, I assume since we spent through a day,
Oh,
they
and
might have
the-
taken them elsewhere. at this
yeah,
point.
both the ancestral Corian, he has been taken to the barracks
Yeah.
to be more closely watched and taken care of by the city's healers. And actually, the Aarakocra has been taken there as well, just because nobody knows who he is,
Oh.
and
Missing person.
so.
We could go downstairs and get him some food if you think he's gonna wake up soon.
Yeah, maybe we should do that.
Okay.
I'll go. I go downstairs and I ask for some food, just for
Yeah.
all of us upstairs.
The meal is free, by the way, this time around.
I mean, we did save there. This guy, so.
To the bartender. Do you know what they're doing with the Aarakocra?
Who knows how that word is pronounced? Aaron.
Aarakocra.
That's my favorite.
To the best of my knowledge, he is just being closely watched medically in the barracks, so that when he does wake, we can ascertain his identity and get him back home. We have great relations with the Aarakocras as soon as he's awake, and
Thank you for taking care of us.
thank you for everything that you've done for our town.
Certainly, yeah. Yeah, well, if you're ever in Hawaii, look us up.
I'll plan on it.
Or camping, because we also have a. Oh yeah, he's the hot.
Is that when Udaan realizes
Udaan
too?
is like,
Oh wait.
I've had not a lot of sleep. There's some like emotional stuff, but now I'm just realizing that this is the really hot guy, and I suddenly am like, oh.
Nani.
You can also come to Campy, where we have our fort as well.
You have a fort?
Should bring him our shit. Everybody.
No.
I cast sending and say, tell him about our vacation island.
We also have a vacation island.
He could be a bartender there.
We use the bartender. Thanks for the meal.
He is absolutely delighted by this.
Udaan is
by
like
this
her most
presentation.
uncharming self.
So charismatic, except in front of this guy.
She goes back upstairs.
Wow.
Okay, I brought food. Also, totally looked really stupid in front of a hot boy bartender.
Airden?
No.
He's very nice. Well, whatever. We're the chosen ones. We can get whoever we want after. Survive.
I mean, I already have kale.
Must be nice.
Yeah, that's great.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Well, I never just see him, except every night. But then I don't really remember. Sorry.
Yeah, that's very dry.
So I could always go back to
Mao?
You're betrothed?
Yeah. You guys have
a
like
good backup plan, I guess.
Don't tell him that.
Aww.
I went from a plan A to a plan C and still got married, so you know what?
Should we teleport? Oh, we gotta see if he's gonna eat though first, I suppose.
I kind of like put a hand on him and like give him just like a little, like see if he'll wake up.
His body is still healing.
Yeah.
He's not quite there yet.
Okay. I think we should just
Maybe,
go to Hawaii.
maybe it might even be easier for him to wake up back home.
Yeah. With the crashing waves.
It is a great place.
Cool.
Right to Miti, then I assume.
Okay, so I'm gonna, before I start prepping the spell, could I use your ancestral token as like an anchor to get us there?
I take the pinky ring off of my father's hand. That was mine.
Also, we should get our hippogriffs to come with us.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds great.
And
Okay.
Sim.
Alright, maybe we should do this
Oh,
outside.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
And you're going to Miti?
Yeah.
Okay, everybody ready?
Yep.
Alright, so I'm gonna like get everyone standing in the circle and linking up and then like holding the ring out in an outstretched palm. Going to like just let it drop and we all like as gently as I can because I don't want to like don't want this to be too traumatizing for an unconscious guest, but we teleport to Hawaii.
Alright.
With the object, there's a 100% chance we'll get there safely. So that's
Okay. But you guys have all experienced this
Briefly.
transportation? Okay.
Hippogriffs are probably a little.
I like hold on to the reins of my hippogriff and then also like palm to the hand with my father.
All right, the ring.
Oh.
The ring drops, and as it hits the snowy ground, this small, windy storm kind of starts brewing from the ring, blowing up around you, and the snow in a cold but not unpleasant wind just kind of encircles you, and then it melts, and becomes little droplets of rain falling to the side of you, and as your vision, the scene changes, and there you are, in the village, or the town of Miti. Tropical and warm.
Oh wow, we just moved from the tundra to the friggin' tropics. I take cake off the extra
take
layers.
off the extra layers.
Random. Hey, now I'm summer dry. I mean, I was, but I'm even more so.
It is literally like a 100-degree
Wow.
difference. It
What
was like
a-
-10 where you were.
I like wonder if I've gotten frostbite.
It like feels good though, like after
Yeah.
you're
Oh,
like in the
yeah.
summer when you're in a building where it's super air conditioned and like kind of chilly, and then you walk outside and it's really warm. It's
Like
for
a
a little
blanket,
bit
yeah.
before you start sweating and feel gross. It's like, ooh.
Or flying to Florida. after
Yeah.
Minnesota.
But it
The
is
air is holding you.
the temperature of the day, the weather is clear, blue skies dotted with white clouds. Humidity is at 0%. It is just warm and sunny.
Wow, love that.
Oh, we
I take my father to my house.
Do you want to? Is he on a hippogriff or levitate?
Levitating.
Okay, to the ancestral home you go, and currently you cannot see your mother. She's
Have we gone through the? When I get to the front door, whoever is guarding there, I'm like, find my mother immediately.
and I mean it's been not long since the last time they saw you, so right away. We didn't expect you back so soon. And hustle and bustle they go and they get her. She comes out she comes to the door and she sees you and
I found him.
you. Who?
Is there any sort of like couch or anything here in this room?
Well, you're in a courtyard.
Oh.
Or not in the foyer?
No, she came to the door.
Gotcha.
So
There's probably benches, but that's.
My father. I found him. He needs a bed. He needs to rest. He's still in a state. The healers we need. Probably the healers.
Her eyes widen, and you hear what it sounds like, maybe a half laugh, expecting a joke, but that laugh is cut short and choked by hope. And a tear, just big tear wells up in her eyes, and she like reaches out to steady herself, reaches out to you to steady. Where is he?
I'll tell you everything. He's literally floating next to me.
Right behind you.
How's he fly?
We need to take him to a room, to his bed. Quickly. I know it's a lot, but I just start.
Wait.
Like, I know it's a lot, but I gotta. Like,
And she
Mother.
I mean, she's in a daze, kind of drifting ahead of you to the bedroom and opening the door and guiding you in. This is the first time that you've been in her room. There's a big bed.
You mean been in her room for a while or ever?
Yeah, but
I assume she's been in her room.
It's since you've
It's
come
been a
back.
while.
since you-
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a large bed that is in this like kind of pristine condition, unslept in. And there's a smaller mattress on the floor, which you can tell she's been using.
Oh.
And she pulls back these crisp sheets and gives a place for him to lay.
Okay, so I lay him in here, drop levitate. He's been unconscious for a time. He was collected by some sort of witch or sorcerer cult who collected people and creatures. So he was in this sort of suspended animation thing. He wasn't the only ancestral there. But I think I don't know what kind of magic it is, but he's alive. We've, healed him, but I don't know how long he'll be like this for.
She takes your hand, shaking, and she takes his hand, squeezes them both tightly. My two loves, back home. And she just breaks down and not.
I hold her where you hold the head of somebody, the back of somebody's head while they're crying on your shoulder.
And she is heaving into you. I mean, just years. Mm-hmm. And I mean, you had a moment like this not too long ago after being reunited with her. But it was not as, it was emotional, but this is intense. Mm-hmm. This is the release of grief. This is someone who said goodbye a long time ago. Yeah. And she's just heaving into you, just weeping. Deeply, but not sadly. Mm-hmm. You have presented to her a miracle.
As I'm holding her, just more silent, just continual streams of tears come down Udaan's face. But she's still we're not out of the woods yet. I can't quite hold on to hope yet.
And as you have that thought, you hear, my loves, why are you crying?
Dad, are you okay? How do you feel? Are you hungry? Are you?
I am blessed. And very hungry.
Quickly!
And he's trying to prop himself up onto his elbows, but he's still quite weak.
Stay down. You've been through.
How did I get here?
Well, you're collected by a evil woman about 4 years ago in a cult.
4 years.
And you were in a state of suspended animation. I don't exactly know what it was.
I have vague memories of a woman, of a spell, of cold, but I can't seem to quite grasp them.
A lot has changed since you've been back, since you've been away. Thank you for trying to find me. I'm glad I finally found you.
I can't believe that we're all here together.
It's even more crazy, but I won't get into it now. Yes.
Are you okay? Are you well?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good. Really good.
I've worried about you for so long.
I know. I've always believed that my travels were worth it. Even though I know I caused you guys pain, I needed to do them, but I also... There was a part of me that was running. A large part. But,
I never resented you for leaving. I just was sad that you felt that you couldn't tell us. And he reaches out with both of his hands, and he takes your hands in his, and he just says, what I left that day to tell you is my Udaan. I am proud of you. And he sits back weakly. And I imagine there's some food in the room now. He's kind of just softly, slowly eating and sipping. Your mother is helping him. Tears still flowing. 14 years of tears.
oh, jeez.
And your family is whole again. When after some time of this, word has gotten to your aunt, who is there, just standing in the doorway, just smiling. And
I think we were waiting downstairs in the courtyard or something.
it's been several hours of just quiet reunion. By now word has spread throughout the town for sure. There's a small crowd gathering in the courtyard, but everyone is this region, it's not a loud and robust people. So there's not a clamoring loud crowd gathering. But there's just a group, maybe 100 people, just quietly waiting. A group of monks have gathered, and after waiting for some time, sitting in a circle around each other, just kind of waiting and singing an old Hawaiian homecoming song. There's this electric excitement that feels at home within the quietness. This is one of the quietest crowds that you guys have ever dealt with.
It's like that. It's tropics.
Totally different from the luau's and the parties that you guys had previously. There is, these people are capable of dance and song and drunken madness, but there is this deep-seated sense of tradition that you're gathering from the people. Respect. Knowing, that there is a significant weight to Nalau being home at last.
After hours of being together, I wander down into the courtyard and seeing the crowd, and I had just because we came from cult, I sort of change into more traditional Hawaiian clothes. And I stand before them and give them news of my father and tell them what has happened and the state and also to my friends. And
Right? I think Dry would totally love to wear some YE clothes too. I think she would, yeah.
you guys warm?
dig
Been
that.
staying out here for so long.
Raid your closet.
Didn't want to interrupt and ask about it.
I'm sure any of the YE and servants
Dress
in my
us
house would be like,
Yeah.
what are you wearing? Please, dear God.
Actually dying
You
in
look
here.
like idiots.
Upon hearing the news that Nalau is well, and the reunion is well, the crowd livens, and again, not in a thundering herd as previous crowds have been, but some representatives of the crowd do break off to go into the rest of the town, to go into the rest of the region, to spread this news that Nalau is back, Nalau is healthy. The monks, they louden their song and start doing, start performing like traditional
Yeah.
dance. There is it's a song of thankfulness. It's of celebration, a song of peace, and a song of welcome. And
Udaan joins them.
and it is a song that Udaan knows well.
Yeah, she knows all of it.
Probably wants in on that.
The words are a little difficult to pronounce,
yeah.
but the melody is very catchy. So you're able to hum along very well, and one of the sister monks reaches out her hand to you and takes it to join in the dance.
Yeah.
And it's happy, and it is joyous, because that grief that your mother had, that spread out into the region. Nalau is a beloved leader.
Is this all within the first like day and night and
Yes.
stuff? Okay,
But the party, the celebration. Party is not even the right word. The celebration, because even in the midst of all of this dance and song, there is so much honor and respect. No one is getting drunk. There is no rowdiness or offensive behavior at all. Like it is all just an entire people so overwhelmed by thankfulness and coming together in that emotion.
After I dance and celebrate with my people for a time, I go back up and check on my father, and then I go and sit on the beach.
Sure. As you briefly just look into the room, you see your mother laying next to him with her head on his chest, and he is asleep.
At some point, I think Dry would want, like I think we would want to meet Nalau.
Yeah.
Once he's rested and it's not a burden, I'm sure we're just like flies on the wall. Just try not to be in the way, trying to help, but trying to be there.
Yeah. I find you guys.
Oh, I do want to get a fruit basket for him,
It's very popular here. And I just kind of like update you guys.
Yeah.
And can we stay the night here? Is that all right?
On the beach, or like just here in Meaty?
No, you can have a room. I have plenty.
Because I know there's a secret shack, but I'm sure you want to be close to your father.
There is the secret shack, and I do love sleeping on the beach, but I think I'll just sleep in.
Sure.
Of course, here we need.
I had servants drop rooms for both of you.
All three of us.
All three.
We're just
Of the
so
three of you.
overwhelmed with
Yeah.
joy.
He's dancing
Yeah.
out there.
I feel like he would like not want to, but then he get pulled into it, and then he would secretly like.
He
it.
learns fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've danced with
He's a
him.
remarkable
that
dancer.
ball.
He wasn't bad.
He loves this stuff.
And do I see Maoki?
Yeah. You've had your conversation of, hey, remember when that's awkward? How's it going? You had that conversation already,
we
so.
Just the
We're
awkward.
friends.
Yeah.
I've been sent every once in a while sending him like a sending thing.
Sure.
Where I just like update him or tell him to take care of my family or whatever.
Sure.
I go up to him.
Welcome back.
Thanks. It's not for too long, but can't
I
miss
figured
a Hawaii party. You know?
No. And this one is special, isn't it?
It is. Yeah. This will be one to be remembered.
Gandalf, my friend. Sorry, I couldn't resist.
It was right there. You had to.
This is one I think is going to end up in the history books for sure.
As it should. As it should. Has everything been okay here otherwise?
Yeah, we're just continuing on as we have been. Though I think in the following weeks anyways, things might change a little bit in getting Milau set back up.
Yeah.
After he recovers, of course.
Yes. Hopefully that will be a good morale boost. But yeah. Anywho. See you too. I'm gonna go see my friends now, but it's good to see you.
Then he goes back to whatever it was.
Boat shop.
Well,
No,
the party's still
party.
going.
There's a party.
There's a party.
Around here.
When would you like us to meet?
Maybe the next morning.
Morning? Yeah.
The
Mark down
is the
the
party still going?
We're gonna party all
The
night.
party's gonna.
Okay.
Party all night, remember?
I have
Party all night?
I have a sequence of things I want to try.
Okay.
The the group that we called to our favor in this area, they were bards, right?
Yeah,
Are any of them here?
Minstrels.
Oh yeah, there's minstrels of the surf. There's a couple.
Okay, cool. I want to ask one if he can help me out with something and write a song about the story of how we found the Ancestral and brought him home.
Oh, cool.
Sure thing, brother.
That's really fun.
Sure.
Yeah.
So you just improvise that, and I'm going to work on a spell here in the
Okay.
courtyard.
Yeah, for sure. All right.
And when he's finished with it, I want to cast a program delusion
Okay.
Ooh.
and cast a spell here in the area where the party is being held, so that every time this song is performed, a ring around the area just fills with the visual of crashing waves, and in the center, playing out on an island, is images of all of us in the fight,
Cool.
acting out the story of how we brought Udaan's father home.
Oh,
Right.
dang. I love that.
The song is finished. He is inspired by the magic involved. He that strums that last note and he just sees the visual. That's a cool story.
Hope it's told often.
Oh, I think this one's gonna be big.
Oh, yeah.
Gold record for sure.
Wow.
I'm gonna go electrum with this record.
They're just all stoned.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. How else are you supposed to write music?
There's so much
Wow.
better drugs out there, man.
In the morning?
Morning comes. The water roosters crow.
Yeah.
And
I've been up for hours, just so eager to meet your father, getting my fruit basket ready, rearranging the fruit 3 times.
it is late in the morning.
Ah.
10.
But I've been up early,
Sure.
waiting for everyone else to wake. I've been probably annoying the servants, can I help
Just
you?
hovering outside.
And they're like, no, let us do our jobs.
The fruit's starting to smell.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
It's 10, 11,
Started washing off.
somewhere in there. And with shaky legs, supported by his wife,
Aww.
Milau comes down the stairs.
I dropped the fruit basket.
I was expecting him to come downstairs.
Falls slowly to the dirty floor.
Oh crap! I'm gonna run this out to the ocean.
There's always a little bit of sand everywhere.
Yeah. You can't escape it.
I can't escape it.
He sits down at the table.
Oh, I bow then awkwardly and pick up the
Bow.
our curtsy.
Yeah. How do you feel this morning? Do you feel alright?
I feel better than I have felt in 12 years.
Aww.
Well, eat some breakfast and then it might even be better. But breakfast makes everything better. These are my friends. This is Gregor. This is Finn. And this is Dryad.
Hello.
And this is so basically what I've been doing for the past couple months is we sort of were called by God.
Big guy.
The big guy upstairs to go on this mission to basically cleanse the world and fight evil, and there's probably gonna be a big battle sometime, and yeah, but I've been still traveling, but I came home. We reconciled.
That's wonderful to hear. That's a lot.
It is. It's actually you can catch up on all of our adventures on the podcast, The Chosen Ones.
I install Anchor on
We'll play
Ascending
role.
Stone. I'd sponsor it.
That is I already told you yesterday that I'm proud of you, but I'm like, wow. That's impressive. Good for you. Are you everything okay? It sounds dangerous.
It is. Yeah. I won't lie to you, it is dangerous. We have almost died multiple times, but
we have each other's backs, and we make a great team.
Yeah.
And
We're pretty close to done.
yeah, we are. We've cleared darkness from seven realms. 8 realms so far.
8 realms.
Hey.
I'm so sorry.
It
How many
was
do we have
not.
left?
It was
Two.
not.
We have 2 left.
Well, you seem like a very capable group.
You should
We
say our
are
stats now.
Yeah. At the beginning we were a little shaky, but we've gotten better. But we have actually a fort in Campy where a lot of various armies from across the realm have gathered. Gathering forces to make sure the realms that we've cleared stay cleared, and that,
You have support of why? Yes.
of course.
Good. Good.
Of course. But whenever you're feeling better, you should come and see it. The temples, excuse me, they're portals. You can travel from one to the other. We unlocked the portal here in our
Really?
temple. Yes,
Working
ours
again.
is still under the process of being cleaned out. It was
Hmm.
a travesty, but but yeah, you can visit us more easily.
I don't know if I'm quite ready for world
No,
travels.
not
I'm only
right now,
recently on my
obviously,
feet.
but whenever you feel up to it.
I would love to visit. This is so peculiar. This conversation. I always knew that you were destined for great things, but you were so young when you left.
Yeah, I know.
And you're such an incredible woman. You're everything I knew you would be, and more. I feel like I've missed so much.
Yeah. You're back now, so no
And-
sense being sad about what we've lost.
Yes, we must be grateful for what we have here and now. A delicious breakfast, great friends, reunion, and a incredible destiny ahead of us.
Let's hope so.
I feel pretty strongly about it.
Also, here's a fruit basket.
And
I picked it all fresh hours ago.
and he looks to you and
She's
no. He looks to you and he says, "Do you know what? This will be the first fruit that I've eaten in 12 years."
Try, just please let me wash them off.
They're fine.
Okay, alright,
They're probably used to eating sand.
just try and steer his hand away from the grapefruit.
Yeah.
Remember the fuzzy poisonous fruit we found on the beach last time we were here?
Oh yeah, what did that one look like? Was that the one
It was
with
fuzzy.
the, like green spines or the purple ones? It was one of those, right?
I think I have avoided those this time.
Okay, alright.
But he very graciously,
Sorry.
takes the fruit from you. And I mean, last night, all that he's had since he's woken up is bread and wine.
Yeah.
So-
makes sense. That makes sense.
So
Citrus
he-
is kind of sometimes hard on the stomach.
It'd be like a banana.
A banana is way a better idea.
There we go.
Yep.
He peels the banana and he takes a small bite. And there was this attitude of like understanding how innocent and sweet that was. But there's this moment when he bites into this banana, memory is linked to taste and smell. You can tell that something's going on in his head. He closes his eyes and there's just this deep smile, this deep satisfaction. And he opens his eyes after a moment. He says, "I think that might be the best banana I've ever eaten."
Well, I flew up to the tippy top of the tree, so.
Thank you. I can't fly, so I don't think I've ever had a tippy top banana.
Oh, it's my boots.
That's
Enchanted.
Udaan, your friends are very interesting.
They are. You have no idea.
Let's eat.
Breakfast. I love breakfast.
Dig in. The servants bring out this elaborate breakfast. And it's delicious and filling.
After breakfast, I imagine a long breakfast,
Long
Yeah.
chat, and drink a lot of
yeah.
coffee and whatever. But after that,
coffee.
and
Oh.
like the breakfasts last a long
Sure,
time,
sure.
like till like
Mimosas.
They last until the afternoon siesta.
Yeah, exactly. But after that, I like pull the gang aside.
Sure.
So where are we off to now?
Ready to move? Round
Well-
9.
By the way, before I forget, everyone does have a point of inspiration.
I
If you-
already had
Yeah,
it. We might have gotten it from finding him, maybe. So we could go to Fort Haven and just check in there. There's, a random side giant, stone giant left besides the fire giant. Otherwise, desert is probably next. And in terms of our route, we could go. The easiest would probably be getting our hip grips, because I assume we want to leave our airship at Fort Haven. Because Campy and Desha are right next to each other,
Okay.
and our fort is like here, so we can just hippogriff over if we want to.
Yeah.
Got it.
Otherwise, there's a temple here, so we could go that way. There's also the temple here, but Kinzoku was a little bit more
Yeah, it's
questionable
longer.
Honestly, we could just fly
from our
there.
fort.
From Campy,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, but I think we should definitely stop by the fort and
Mhm.
Yeah, that makes sense.
see what they're
Yeah.
up to, update them. Where are the stone? Where's the
Stone giants are in Gora, and I think they said they were on a Blaka Peak. It's funny because I think the last giant we did without Gregor as well, but that's okay because it's a side quest.
Yeah.
The giant is supposed to be around here. So it's kind of whatever you guys are feeling. Obviously, we can stay a few more days, whatever you want. We can certainly fetch forward days if that's story-wise, if that's what Udaan
Yeah.
would do. But we could go Giant, we could go Fort Haven. Kind of up to what we're feeling. I think we.
Yeah. I think knowing that my father is safe and in good health, I'd be good to go.
Okay.
Okay.
If we want to go to
We feeling a fight?
Yes, could use a fight.
Should
Yeah, get out some
days.
Get
some
back.
emotion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get back into the swing of it.
You know what we could do? We could
Talking.
do what?
Try talking with the Giants.
They
We
won't
could
expect
try
that.
talking to the giants.
Wait, well,
I mean, stone giants are notoriously a little bit dumb, but I'm very persuasive.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so we have our hippogriffs. We have Sim. Hey.
Hey, I'm still here.
Oh god.
Oh, did you tell your family about Sim?
I saw her out the window and I was really confused.
She was standing there
Horror
staring.
I think I'm gonna leave her at the fort.
There we go.
She could always watch the hippogriffs while we're fighting giants.
That's
They
true.
could die.
That's true. And then, do we want to take the the YU temple? One thing about that is that our hippogriffs probably
Can't breathe.
can't.
Want to teleport
Can you
again?
pass water? Oh, we did rest again. Oh.
We don't want
Do
to
it.
worry about getting the hippogriffs underwater.
The only thing is then. Oh, I guess we could just use the temple on the way back then.
Yep.
Oh.
There we go.
But actually, but you don't need. Do you have something from Gora? I mean, your luck stone is from Gora.
Yeah.
It's not. I mean, it's from Colm.
I mean, we could teleport there and then fly to where the giant is.
Yeah, because
That'd be a
Colm
quicker
is
trip at
here,
least.
and then the
That's not so bad.
Okay, so we're
It's
going.
handy.
Yeah,
very
right?
handy.
You guys are going to the giant?
We're going to
As
Stone
long as you remember
Giant.
where things came from.
I assume Simrise on your hippogriff with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's 100% success because you have something from that location.
Yep.
So we get to Colm, which is the rock gnome town.
Okay, so you go to Colm, and in what manner are you traveling?
Hippogriff.
V formation.
Okay.
Wait, because we have 4 hippogriffs. That's not gonna make a
It's
V.
a check mark.
Have Sim fly and with the point. Are we setting off right away? It's probably afternoon if we left after breakfast and such.
I say goodbye to my parents. Tell my father I'll see him soon.
The farewell is touching, it's heartwarming, but it's hopeful. And as you leave and look behind you, you see your father and mother standing side by side. And you're reminded of the day that you left. Running away. Having a not great relationship with your mom. Not being able to bring yourself to tell your dad that you were leaving. And you're reminded of just how much you've grown up. And how much life you've lived. And sometimes good things just take a long time. And it's just this, I don't know, it's this like perfect, like a chapter in a book that you've not been able to finish reading. You can finally close the book on that. On to the next thing.
On to fighting giants.
On to some giant killing.
Alright, and you go! Whee! Who wants to play for Gregor?
So, with this fight, I thought we could just leave them on the hippogriffs. Like, the 3 of us can handle the
Okay,
fight.
sounds good. I rolled. Nothing interesting happens on your flight. It's colder because you're in the mountains, way up high.
And we're going to the highest peak as well.
Yeah, yep. But you guys have dealt with cold temperatures. You're used to this.
My internal thermometer is so confused.
I know.
Oh my gosh, you're having like jet lag, but temperature.
I think it
Guys, I
worked
think I'm
out.
gonna throw up.
When we fought the hill giants, we kind of just like bombarded them with spells from the sky and then just.
I
Yeah.
feel like
It's not very
we should
sporting.
talk to them.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
feel a little bad about just, attacking
Sure.
them out of nowhere
Yeah, no,
and
that's a good
murdering
idea.
them for their stuff. It feels
Yeah.
like we're on the wrong side
Right.
to do that.
You're
Like,
right.
we fight people who do that.
And you're so charismatic, so.
And I'm pretty persuasive.
All right, so you get to the peak,
Uh-huh.
and you see kind of different from some giants you've dealt with in the past, where they blend in with the stone.
Mm-hmm.
There are 2 stone chairs,
Oh no.
massive, giant-sized chairs, right in the center of this peak. And sitting upon them are a male and female giant.
Are they sitting
Giants in
like
the sky.
side by side like they're on thrones, or
Yes.
are they facing each other like they're on a date?
Like they're on a date.
Side by side.
Okay.
A good question.
It is a good
I was
question.
wondering, maybe we could like make this a really magical evening for them.
I drop off Sim.
Okay.
Boing.
With Gregor and the hippogriffs.
Yeah,
So should we go on foot?
Show of good faith? Sure.
Yeah.
They're stone giants.
Yep. They are both holding staffs, though, and like staffs that are hewn from an entire oak tree.
Oh.
I approach them, make sure like I'm seen, that I don't pose a threat.
The male, he sees you and he kind of takes a staff and stands. The female, she looks to him, she looks to you, and she kind of puts her hand out.
Good stone giants, we come in
Do you
peace.
speak giant?
Oh. Do you have a spell that does comprehend languages?
No.
Alright.
Does anyone speak giant?
We have to do charades, guys. I hold up like my white cloak cape and just like white flag.
All right.
Oh, so do I see the cuff on one of them?
Yes, the female is wearing it on her left arm.
I just want to like. I'll see if she gets this. I just point to the cuff
Mm-hmm.
and then like the trades
Yeah.
symbol motion. What do we have to trade?
How close are you guys to them?
Probably that close.
Okay.
That's 50 feet away.
Yeah. She looks to her arm and looks to you, and she kind of pulls it close to herself,
jeez.
and she.
We gotta give them something to trade.
Yeah.
What do we want to trade them?
They already seem like their relationship's on lock, so the love potion won't help.
Do you have any? Let's see. I only have a ring of jumping. I think it's the only extra.
That could be pretty cool for a
I
giant.
don't think it would fit
Ring.
their finger. Yeah.
I've got 3 bottles of YE rum.
Oh, they probably like that, right? Right.
A whole shot.
That's good enough. Pay for shots.
We could pay them. We have some money in our party pool. You're like, no, it's survived.
I start just like playing a song
Okay.
just to entertain them.
Roll a performance.
Oh
check.
my gosh. Can I play my harp to help? This might not help, but
Yes.
can I give her advantage?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, I
Don't need it.
I don't need
at
my
this
harp.
point,
She stops me from playing.
Yeah.
Unnatural 20.
Yeah. The female kind of nods her head to the music a little bit. The male, he looks kind of just relatively unamused by everything. He has since picked up a boulder, not aggressively, but he's just kind of like tossing it up and catching it in his hand, leaning his face on a closed fist and just kind of staring.
Mm-hmm.
They speak to each other, but you can't understand what they say.
This isn't going so. Oh, gems. They're stone giants. Maybe they like gems.
Do we have anything sizable enough
I
to
have a
appeal
gold
to them?
ogre zombie too.
Ooh.
I pull it out.
I
of
mean,
my
it's
bag.
probably this big. We went in without a plan. I'm like, we'll talk to them. We can't talk to them. We can
I
trade.
think of that
Yeah.
gold giant tooth, and I put that on the ground.
Uh-huh.
And then I also take out a giant's dagger.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Put that on the ground.
Okay.
Oh,
We're giving them weapons to kill us with.
yes.
The 3 bottles of YE rum.
I really wish I had learned Enlarge.
Take it. I know. Oh my gosh, you get shy.
I can't give her shy.
No,
Jaya.
I forgot about shy.
Oh.
Shy is with Gregor, I guess.
Okay.
And I kind of gesture like V. This is all your like junk stuff
Yeah.
from your inventory. What can I get rid of?
Hey.
Every
I
time
don't
she
know
does
anything
this,
else.
can
I
I
call
like,
it as I see it.
every time she does this, can I cast Major Image to like recreate scenes from our battle with these creatures?
Oh my gosh, that's pretty dope.
We'll entertain them.
Okay.
Or scare them or threaten them. Look at us fight.
I want you to roll persuasion with advantage. I am then
You
going
don't
to
need it.
contest that
Oh.
by an intelligence roll
Yeah.
to see if they know what the heck is going on.
Oh, 33. Jeez.
Okay, because you rolled so high, but because of the language barrier, I'm just going to tell you, I'm setting the DC at 18
For them.
for them to understand.
Okay.
All right? I'm going to roll 2 D20s here. One for him, one for her. I rolled a 5 on each of them. They are charmed by the performance, seem to be in pleasant enough moods, but there is no indication that they are going to give you the cuff. 10 seems
No,
good.
even if they understand what we're trying to do, I don't know if they want to part with the cuff.
Yeah, exactly.
She was like,
this is gonna be like.
My precious. I don't think they're getting the message. Should we attack and try not to kill them in the end?
I don't know if we want to run away having made enemies of giants and then just leaving them out in the world.
Sure. So let's just knock them out.
They can get off those chairs. They can come find us.
I don't know.
Presumably.
guys. It feels wrong.
Here's the thing. If we want to complete this side quest called a giant quest, you know, the prize was ways to better our abilities, which may help us save the world.
But we can come back. We can come back after one of us learns how to speak giant,
Wait,
or we pick
yeah.
up a spell.
I'm just saying, we're right here. It's right there. We can see it. We can just grab it and run.
Gregor stabs one.
Yeah, that's what he would do in this exact situation.
absolutely. That's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
that's
It's like,
exactly what he would do.
we've had a couple of pauses where Gregor would kill one.
He didn't come with us though, so
Oh,
that's
yeah, never mind.
what he would do.
I cast fly on myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
You distract them.
Me, like fly over and hello, I'm shiny.
Both of you?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm like still playing. And
We're just like talking to
both of you distract them. I'm going to turn invisible and fly.
Oh my
and try to
gosh.
steal it from
Okay,
them.
okay.
Oh, great. Okay, alright, go time.
You need to go behind a boulder as you go before you go invisible.
All right, in what manner do you guys distract?
I'm gonna fly up, just in the middle of them.
Okay, okay.
And I'm gonna make my cloak billow. And
Flap,
cast light on my sword. Like I wanna. This is like a message from myself for them. My sword's lit up. Like I'm flying. I am shiny. Does that look distracting at all? Bright
They are
shine.
distracted.
Yeah.
The male
Oh no.
looks
Yeah.
like he thinks this might be an antagonistic.
Oh.
So he kind of raises his rock a little bit.
Can I start casting conjure minor elementals and like making a really big show of it? Like I'm doing it as a big performance, as a great
Wow.
big like magic show. Like I'm trying to do something to dazzle them.
Sure.
And then when the elementals arrive, make them attack me.
Oh.
Like, oh no, it's all gone
Okay.
wrong! Just to like get their attention on us.
Okay.
I
Roll.
go
I want
behind
you.
a boulder and turn invisible and cast fly on myself.
It's
Wait,
like,
they're both concentration though.
What is?
Roll a
I have a
performance
plus
check.
15 sleight of hand.
how does greater inspiration work again?
It makes it a crit.
I'm gonna use that.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Are you're literally using that for this?
I'm gonna use greater
Oh
inspiration to
my
have methods
gosh.
appear and maul me.
But like without actually hurting you, right?
Sure.
Yeah. I do
In
take
like 5 sessions from now,
Yeah, I wish
we're
I
gonna
had
be
my-
like, remember that time that you used your greater
I don't know.
inspiration?
I remember doing
All right. So you do that.
You cast that spell.
I'm playing my harp now.
You're playing
instead
the
of my
harp.
sword.
Okay. The female stone giant. She reaches out her hand to you. And did you actually cast summon minor elementals?
I did. They're there.
Okay.
Would you
Yes.
grab it and go? I could
She
rip it out
reaches
of the
out
string, right?
and she scoops up the elementals in her
Oh
hands.
my gosh!
And you remember in this moment, stone giants are very like elemental in nature.
Yeah.
So she like kind of like takes them out and opens her hands looking at them
Babies.
and almost scolds them,
Oh.
and then she throws them
Oh!
off the cliff.
Oh.
Great.
Goodbye.
But she is thoroughly distracted. They are both thoroughly distracted.
I just stand up and like in deepest nonverbal gratitude immediately like take a knee and bow my head.
Okay.
Thanks.
While all this is happening, I sneak away
And you successfully do that. They are very distracted.
Great. And
You might not need invisibility if you just fly.
that's what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm not doing invisibility. I cast fly on myself.
Okay.
Get up to her arm while they're distracted.
Oh my gosh.
And sleight of hand, I rolled a 30. I don't know if it's.
I don't know, is that good?
Is that okay?
Okay.
It's kind of an odd situation.
Yeah.
So.
And
I would wait for like her arm to
Sure.
be like.
I do need you, just because of the nature of giant arm, giant cuff.
Oh, do you have to get it off of the arm?
Yes, before it shrinks. So, you do need to roll that at disadvantage.
26.
They only have a passive perception of 13.
Jeez.
So, because you rolled such a high passive or sleight of hand, she is not aware.
Oh my gosh.
But the
Keep playing my harp as I'm watching.
The
fly
I rolled a
away.
stealth of like
good, very good.
very good.
Okay, you
I'm gonna fly back to Finnegan.
forgot this. As soon as you remove it from her arm,
Oh, it shrinks.
it shrinks
Mmm.
to a size that would fit you.
My backpack.
And
Put it on.
and you appear, and she is none the wiser.
And we're just like playing in illusions. Maybe we should start slowly moving back.
I can't abandon my liege. Oh yeah.
What?
Sorry, you're right.
I gather
Saves
up
my
my
life.
random items on the ground.
Oh, so you just come back around the boulder? You just had to pee or
And
something?
I'm like, thank you.
We could just leave it.
And then we just
Okay.
book it.
And they
I say in
Wow,
Gnomish,
that's
I
a
owe you my
sketch.
life, my lady.
That is
One
so
day I shall
sketch.
repay my debt.
She has no clue what you said.
At least they have their lives.
They have their lives.
They have their lives, their marriage.
The murder.
The giant murderers.
And as you leave
Wow.
these lords of the mountain,
Oh no. What if they're
Um,
more angry and come to kill us now?
these lords of the
I think I
mountain,
remember saying something like that.
they shout something. It's like German. You can't tell if it's angry
We should have
enough.
left the wine.
A boulder whizzes past you,
Oh.
but then you see nothing.
You know,
There's
we'll probably
nothing after that.
never come back from Decorah, right? We can't go to Bandana, we can't go to Kazoku.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
Why can't we go to
Kazoku.
Kazoku again?
Well, we do need
Oh, we killed
We
them.
did good things for them.
We didn't kill. We
No,
do.
we
Stole.
did we ever check up on the dragon there if he was
No,
better after
no.
being brainwashed?
But we also do need to get the army group there, technically.
That's right.
In Kazoku.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's
right.
not bad for it.
Okay.
All
So
right.
we fly quickly.
I commend you because it was down to the dice. Like it was past me making decisions at that point.
We fly to Eben Temple, which is, I'm pretty sure, where we lost our senses. And then we teleport. We get a long rest, which we didn't use. You get your teleport back, right?
Yeah.
Make long rest back to Fort. Well, to Yar Temple and Adohi, and then we walk to or Hippogriff to Fort Haven.
So this is the first time you've been there since Kinzoku, right?
Yes.
We just finished Kinzoku.
The first thing that
We've been here for like 9 days. So
you guys do a lot in a very short period of time.
We're efficient.
That's
Do
D&D.
a
A week per realm. It's great. It was that way in
Just
in real life.
one crazy summer.
Crazy summer.
It's one summer.
Maybe the chosen ones.
Just a
One
bundle of
crazy
misfits.
This summer
This is
at the fort, I would
Yeah.
love to find. Oh my gosh, what's his name? The guy who we're getting the maps for. Yoki?
yes.
Yoki, I think he's a half elf. And we have a Kinzoku map now. Which would be, so we should get 800 gold. Hypothetically.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
I mean, you find him. You find him right away. He set up shop in the fort, so
Party pool.
800 gold pieces.
And
How's the
then,
place look?
The place is looking a lot better than the last time.
because they had an attack last time.
Yeah, so repairs have been made in the last 9 days. That massive illusionary spell that you were cooking up.
Mirage
Oh,
Arcane.
so when we get there, we don't see it. We just see terrain.
Yeah.
We know where it should be. Cool.
So that's been working out
Like,
pretty well.
that's sweet. Oh, we're checking on the missions. Like.
Yep.
the-
The first thing that you do notice is that there are a couple of new faces here. The marsh walkers are
Tarzan.
are present. Yes.
The Dreads guy.
Nice.
I also feel like while we were in Wa'i, Gregor would have stopped by Gregor Island to see the progress.
That's right.
Which it's only been like a few weeks, so maybe just like a shack bar and.
So there have been successful clearing of darknesses in
Darknesses.
Kolna, Pick, Tulvi, and Hava. Still waiting on the team that went out to Kolm. There are new reports of there have been darkness attacks in Zemlya, in Gora, Lumi, in Cult, Udana, in Vayu.
Forgot about that.
And that's it.
We should send some teams. Their growing army. Yeah.
Does anybody here speak giant?
Oh yeah, that's a.
Tons of people. There's the whole group from Gora.
No, I was wondering if we should send envoys.
Oh, you know. That's a thought. Maybe send them with like gifts that giants would like.
We could commission something to like replace the cuff we stole.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
We find someone to do that.
Okay, yeah, I mean, you
I
find
mean, it doesn't hurt. It's the thought that counts.
Yeah,
It's a
exactly.
good
Maybe
thought.
you'll join us and be on our side.
you
Wait,
find
isn't
a
Jonas
gold
here?
worker from one of the Gora
Uh-huh.
dwarves, and he's like, I can work on something like that for you.
Like this,
Yeah.
but
But
bigger
and
for
better.
a giant and more beautiful and lavish.
All right.
Maybe enchantments.
Enchantments.
Make sure it gets to the stone giants on a block a peak. Stat.
Okay. I don't have unlimited resources. I'm gonna need some help with this.
Okay, sure. Of course.
You make the thing, we'll find someone else to deliver it. But for like gold,
Yes.
Melt down some.
I put down the ogre gold tooth.
Oh!
It's not nearly big enough.
It's a start.
It's a start.
We have other gold. We have other gold.
We have some.
We're very
We got
rich.
some- we
How
got
much
some
does it
coin.
take?
To make something to fit the arm of a giant.
More like the wrist of the thin part
Okay.
of a woman giant. So, you know, it's.
What do
Maybe
you
a
have
ring.
for dimensions?
You're the closest.
Memory check for gauging
Can
Right.
wrist size. But would I add a modifier?
It's a
Yeah,
19
just-
already.
Okay,
Wow.
yeah, that's enough. Warriors, with those basic dimensions, probably gonna need about. I mean, if we're operating in gold pieces,
Uh-huh.
if we're melting it all down, probably gonna need about 500 of those.
Mmm.
I'll put that on myself.
Okay. Finnegan's volunteering his money. This is a big step, I think.
My savior, my queen.
Yes.
You didn't even get within if you were to get 20 feet closer, you would have been charmed by her.
Are you serious?
I'm gonna just call it.
Oh, wait.
Under the effect anyway.
No, you did get right next to her. You were charmed. You were charmed too, technically, but
Was she?
y'all were charmed. Oh my god.
I was so charmed.
I actually played that encounter totally wrong.
Is there no save against it?
Yes.
There is a save?
Yeah.
So we could have saved against the
You
charm.
could have. We'll
Also,
pretend you
I
did.
have
I
advantage
voluntarily
against
fail.
Yeah.
you know, being charmed.
Yeah,
so.
maneuver in your order.
Also that, so I would have been probably okay. Oh, I check in on my unicorn,
Unicorn's doing great.
Leora. I
Leora's
take her
awesome.
for a ride. I'm sure Gregor gave his horse to someone else there to keep watch him and like ride and stuff. I'm sure he checks in on.
And I am gonna say that you guys arrived around midday or so.
Okay.
Yeah, because we went. Yeah, that would track.
And I definitely like check in with the leaders
Yep.
and see how everyone's doing.
Chayton is
Chayton.
kind of running things a little bit. Remember, you guys are okay with him now.
Sure.
I know,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
still every time we
Every
hear his
time it's
name,
like,
and stuff like, ooh.
He's cool. I can't be his friend.
He was one of our
Professional
first
co-
NPCs. Like from episode 3 or 4.
He pranked us.
He sure did.
I love it. Yeah, Pavel is there, kind of serving tea.
Grimble.
Yeah.
Grimble, he's practicing his spell casting.
Great.
How are like the troops' morale?
Everything seems pretty good, especially with the success of this mass disguising of the terrain.
Yeah,
Everybody feels just that much safer.
absolutely.
Aww.
Good. Good.
We've thrown pizza parties in the past, so they've.
Mhm.
Really want
I
them
would
to
like
associate us with
to.
parties.
Yeah, right.
We come in and everyone's like,
Party!
We show up ready for battle, and everyone's mouth starts watering. We're under attack.
LOL. I go out to one of the more empty fields and cast
Slant
Throw.
Okay.
Look at you. Our fort is like the
This
best.
is like one of those like base building mobile games where you just
We'd probably just rest and then set out for a Deshret in the morning, I assume.
Yeah.
Which we're just flying west, southwest. And Gregor would probably tell us like what cities and what route to take. I assume he would probably know, but like the dragon there. Okay. Well, I'm assuming it might be chaotic or evil on that spectrum. So we need to get the scale and we need to find the other keys. So Lucas Gregor would know maybe some landmarks, or we can just go straight to the capital and then, especially since that's where he was a gladiator.
Right. We gotta go defend his title.
Yeah, I wonder if it's been.
Yeah, the featherweight, lightweight champion of the world.
Lightweight.
That's gonna be important to check out.
Champion
Yeah.
of the world. Maybe he was lying to us the whole time and that wasn't.
Oh my gosh, do you
Whoa.
think
he was a water boy the whole time.
What if he didn't want to go there? Like, oh no, that's not good. That's
Go
why.
see the Hall of Fame where they put your name, man.
Yeah. We gotta make sure this is legit.
Gotta check him out.
I wanna see
I
at
mean,
least one fight.
I didn't do a thorough background check, you guys. I'm sure Einsoft did, but like I didn't. I
how
just followed what he said. He said, "Go get these 3 people," and I did.
You know, Trya, we knew.
That I didn't do a background check.
Yup.
I mean, also.
I mean, the first like several weeks we were like, oh, we're pretty sure she picked the wrong people.
Just gonna cut our throats and leave us for dead.
That's when you guys said maybe the chosen ones, but now we know, like for sure, right? We've come this far.
We haven't won yet.
The title of the podcast hasn't changed.
Okay,
We haven't won the war.
look out this window and see this army that we have.
False
sundered.
gods have created
Like,
armies time and time again throughout history. So hopefully we're okay.
Holy crap.
Well,
We're going into our emo band phase.
but we've we've also cleared a lot of darkness.
We have. We've done good work.
Yeah.
Hopefully we don't choke at the last minute.
Right.
We could just let somebody else finish up.
Good work.
Get the job
I
most
mean,
of the way.
So Anithra believed in us being the chosen ones, and Sir Alistair, we just met him at Kinzoku, and he was believing in our
We need
credibility.
We need the believers,
Mhm.
right.
whether we believe or not.
Well,
that's
I
not
think
the
There we
point.
go.
That's
Yeah.
the
They
point
have
that
to
we
believe.
believe
We have
in
to
the mission.
inspire.
I
Even
believe in
Gregor.
the mission.
Right.
I believe we were chosen, but to be like the chosen ones, like that, like implies that we can't fail.
Which is terrible for
You know what I
storytelling.
mean? Like that, like has this
Sure.
implication of like, oh, like we're totally gonna do it and destroy all evil and whatever. And to that, I'm like, have you met us?
We'd
have.
have to destroy a pretty
I
big
just
part of
stole
ourselves.
a bracelet from a giant for personal gain.
I mean, I will say I was a little concerned early on that I'd solved Joe's correctly. But I still believed, I trusted him beyond my own understanding.
It's
I
nice to
trust
hear you
him.
admit it.
I trust him. Yeah. I mean, you guys were basically thieves.
Oh, it's all coming out. Okay.
Well, I mean,
Very good thieves, though.
yeah.
Like
did-
really successful.
And very attractive thieves.
I mean, I've heard people say that about us.
I think
We have the whole image thing.
we do that.
We're great at branding.
Yeah.
And we stole pretty well today.
Yeah. To your point, I think we still can fail.
Maybe we're
And-
like one.
Well, I mean, I honestly don't know if, I mean, I assume since we were chosen that we'll make it to the end, that we'll save the world, but I don't know if all of us will live to see it.
Well, that's a happy thought.
I will.
Don't make plans, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
I mean, that's the weight of our mission, and I mean, honestly, maybe we can't stop Scoff. Maybe that's something only he can do, but we're laying the groundwork for that final.
All right, after
Anyways,
that,
that was fun.
We had a big discussion of our quest.
after that fun conversation, is there anything that you guys do want to do in the fort?
Like in
Do you want to talk to
Grimble.
Grimble at all?
Yes.
Magic
I do.
lesson.
Yeah. I want to like check his progress and talk to him about making material components to keep on his person.
Okay.
Oh,
a little
nice.
classroom
That's
lesson.
Crafting.
Yeah.
Finnegan, you want to do craft? Okay.
Yeah, here, so you put the glue down first, and then you get the uncooked macaroni.
Now, what spell is this gonna make again?
Our word kill.
Is it just spelled out? Die!
See, the secret to the most powerful spell scrolls is macaroni.
Macaroni and love.
But yeah, so you just have a nice little. I don't remember what spell I had him cast last time. It was kind of intense, and you were
It
like,
was.
really?
It's like something like,
Magic missile?
I think it was like Bigby's hand or something.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, which is a powerful
yeah.
spell.
What spell do you want to see me cast?
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, I don't know where you're at now. If you could do something up to 6th level, I mean, that would be pretty incredible to see.
I
Just
don't know if I'm that good yet.
Oh yeah,
You know
did I
sending.
tell you that you should learn sending? I don't remember if I mentioned that last
Oh
time.
yeah, I think so. I've been practicing that one. What level is that spell?
Oh, that's 3rd level.
Okay,
That's,
I can do that.
Should be within your.
What level is Bigby's hand?
It's 5th.
Oh God.
You read ahead. I like that.
I skipped all the other levels.
That
of
one really
spells.
wore me out last time, though.
That makes sense.
But yeah,
Your nose started bleeding. I was
Yeah.
really concerned.
I was like 11. I can cast sending, I think.
Awesome. Okay. Well then.
Can you hear me?
Oh God! Echo. Oh my gosh! Feedback. Okay. Cut it off. Stop it. Stop. Am I talking too loud? Okay. That was really good.
Gee, thanks. You know, not many other people are really
keen on teaching me. I think the thing's a little weird, but
Yeah, people, even wizards, tend to underestimate the little guys. But I think you're coming along great, and I think you're gonna surprise them all.
thank you. I'm pretty excited about this opportunity and have a teacher like you. Ooh. Why'd you make that sound?
Because Grimble, I am like trying to figure out if I'm ready to part with an attuned item.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Whoa.
I think you might be ready for this. Sending is 3rd level, so I think you'll appreciate the magnitude of this. This is the Wand of Lightning Bolts.
What?
God.
And this might be a very bad
Are you
idea,
serious?
giving this up, because I've
gosh.
found it very useful, but this will let you upcast the spell Lightning Bolt up to and including level 9, but don't do it too often because you don't want to waste all the charges on it. Just I want to see this in pristine condition when I come back. Don't turn it to dust while
Wow.
we're gone.
Oh my gosh. Hey, that'll be a good defense here.
Exactly.
Hopefully. He'll be our mage.
I can't believe you're trusting me with this.
Well, the thing is, having faith in a wizard's power is not the same thing as trust.
Wow.
Well,
That's funny.
thank you.
Sorry, it got dark there. Sorry.
I'll do my best to keep this safe and not use it no matter how tempted I am to use it.
Oh, you could use it, just not too many times in a day.
Oh, okay.
I write out the instruction book.
Sure. This is sick. And then he starts playing with it.
Oh my.
I sweat.
Don't point it at your face.
Yeah, don't.
All right.
Awesome.
I go see Loon on the ship.
Loon.
All right. She gives you a big old hug and nuzzle.
Puppy.
Hug and tackle.
And she licks your face. It's slobbery,
Ew.
but it's good.
I spend much of the afternoon riding in the fields with Shy flying around me in the aura.
Very nice, very
Just
nice.
very peaceful. The Princess Bride riding music is playing.
And now
Yeah.
the sun sets. Does anyone feel themselves staying up late in the cozy fireplace living room of the?
Maybe step up a bit, have like a cup of tea.
Okay.
Then I would go to bed.
Anyone else?
Yeah, I'll probably not stay up inside the
Okay.
fort. I think I did this a while ago, but I've been wanting to do it at Fort Haven and just wander outside and use telekinesis to lift myself up as high as I can go and just
cool.
oversee the entire area and then just drift on the wind.
Whoa.
Oh, neat.
Just a
Whoa.
moment up in the air alone and just
Cool.
look over this place that we've built.
You?
I guess I'm just coming back from the ride and stuff, so maybe I'm just putting Leora back in the stables. I mean, she probably doesn't need to be stable because she's a friggin' sentient unicorn. She probably just roams and does her friggin' business whenever she wants.
Makes sense.
I guess I'll probably just kind of check in with the guards
Okay.
around and just say hi to people, make my rounds, because I've got hours until I sleep.
Okay.
Maybe go to the 2nd level
Sure.
where it's
The watchtower?
the watchtower. I don't know what Gregor would, he would probably.
I'm assuming Gregor is out in the courtyard maybe, just kind of observing the training.
Training, yeah. There's a fighter.
Gregor's on me.
Gregor's
Just a-
army.
Gregor takes Pavel into a dark room and stabs him in the back.
Oh my god! No!
So, Udaan, you're in the
Common area.
common area, the living room, the big living room. There's a big fireplace. It's warm. It's cozy. And Pavel is there serving you tea. And He comes out of the kitchen, kind of slowly walks to you, looking around, glancing at all the things. And then he puts out a tray to you with a steaming cup of tea on it. And as you take it, he looks to you and he smiles big. And his smile kind of keeps growing big and ugly. And he looks at you and he just says, I wanted to thank you for telling me where your fort was. And he casts Fireball. The end.
Wait. Pavel?
The end.
Maybe we are the chosen ones.